Some Tyler families with toddlers say finding the right city park for their little ones is harder than you might think. KLTV7's Zori Jones has more tonight on an effort underway to change that.
My sister was having a conversation with me and she said, man, I've taken Macy Lee to several of the local parks here in Tyler, and the parks are really built for older children. And I have a really difficult time keeping up with Macy Lee. She wants to climb on the playscapes, and she's maybe 2.5 feet tall.
Sharon Borgeson launched Tyler's Little Explorers in June, a community initiative now auditing every park in Tyler, grading each one on safety, parent experience, and whether it truly works for young toddlers.
Beyond bucket swings, unfortunately, East Texas is really limited whenever it comes to toddler safe and appropriate playgrounds.
The group's own community survey backs that up. Borgeson says every single respondent told them Tyler does not have toddler-friendly parks. Tyler resident Ashley Dickey brings her young niece to the park and says the difference is clear.
When we go to a park that only accommodates the big kids, and she wants to do everything they do, and then it's I'm oh my gosh, please don't fall, please don't hurt yourself. And so having one that has a bunch of different options for the big kids and the little kids is really nice.
The city of Tyler says several parks have futures for young children, but many are still in line for renovations or larger upgrades. In the group survey so far, children's parks of Tyler and Faulkner Park scored the highest for toddlers. Emmett J. Park and City Park scored the lowest.
It's been very motivating, and to validate that one parent's experience isn't just their experience. It's a community that is experiencing this break in the playgrounds.
Zori Jones, KLTV 7 News.
And looking ahead, the group tells us they plan on sharing their survey results with the city of Tyler. We'll be right back.